How many games will the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, win in 2023? Will they win the NFC East? Will they get back to the playoffs? I'm going to go game by game, giving you my thoughts, my pick, and my analysis on each of the Cowboys' opponents this 2023 NFL season. If that sounds good, don't forget to spike the like button and comment your prediction for the Cowboys' record in the comment section below. Let's go. The boys kick off the season versus the G-Men on Sunday Night Football, week number 1. I can't wait for this game. It's going to be hyped up. I think the Cowboys will start off the season with a dub. The reason is the singular biggest mismatch in this game is with the Cowboys pass rush versus the Giants offensive line. I think that makes all the difference and really sets up how you can defend the Giants. I think you'll do a fair enough job against Saquon, although he might break a big run. And their receivers aren't great. Your corner should be able to handle them. I think that allows Dan Quinn to be aggressive. On the other side, Giants defense is pretty solid, but I think your receiving core has the edge in making some big plays in this game when Wink decides to blitz. So I'm going to take the Cowboys to start 1-0 on Sunday night in New York. Wouldn't be shocked if the Giants won, but I'm going to take the Cowboys. Week number 2. I was going to pick the Cowboys until I realized that the Jets now have Aaron Rodgers, which means that you're going to lose because Aaron Rodgers, I don't remember last time he lost the Cowboys. I'm just going to be honest. Jets have a very good defense. That's going to be tough. Really, any team's going to be tough to face the Jets defense. And then Aaron Rodgers, I just feel like will make that magic happen again in Dallas. And Dallas fans, I'm sorry, but you'll have nightmares. I just know. Week number 3, the Cardinals are absolutely horrific. You're going to beat the Cardinals. I don't really have to explain this. I don't think Kyler Murray is going to play. Maybe the legend of Texas, Colt McCoy, returns. But I think Cowboys win. Week number 4. This is a good game. Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to give you a tough time because of their coaching. Their defense is very strong. So I think you're going to have to play smart on offense. And this is going to have to be a game that your defense wins. I think your defense is going to have to come out, rush the passer, get to Mac, and then not allow those big plays. So I think if you can keep this into a lower scoring game, and you can run the football well enough, that will create some plays for your passing game, and you can slowly wear down the Patriots' defense. And if your defense can maybe get a turnover, then you can come out and win this game. But it's at home. It's not in Gillette in New England. So I think the Cowboys should win. I think they're overall the better team, but it's not an easy game by any means. Then you play the 49ers. This is a big game. And I actually think you're going to win. I think you're going to win. It's early in the year. The Niners are typically worse early in the year. Typically, they have some quarterback troubles, which they probably will again because Brock Purdy's coming back from injury. So it could be Sam Darnold or Trey Lance. Then it's a team that just gets better as the year goes on because of their coach. And then on top of that, I really like how your defense matches up with Shanahan's scheme. Your defense is very fast, so it flows to the football fast. Everything they do is fast. And with the Niners, because of the wide zone scheme, the space closes quicker when you play a fast defense. So I think that Dallas will win this game because their receiving core is better than last year. I think their defense is better than last year, and I think that's why they win this game. Week 6, you play the Chargers on Monday night. This could be a loss. It is Justin Herbert, but I think when you look at what you're good at, I think you've got a balanced attack on offense where you can run the ball and control the clock against a defense that has never proven to stop the run under Brandon Staley. And on the other side of things, Chargers got a good quarterback and a great receiving core, but those receivers are slower. I've seen Stephon Gilmore shut down Keenan Allen numerous times. I think your secondary matches up exceptionally well in this one. Trayvon Diggs' size against Mike Williams, Gilmore's savviness against Keenan Allen's savviness, and then your pass rush, right? So I think the Cowboys win. I think they go to LA and they win. And that could even be a home game for all we know. Then you've got the bye. I think you beat the Rams. This wouldn't surprise me if you lost this game because of Sean McVay and if Matthew Stafford's healthy, Cooper Kupp and that stuff. This could be a slip up, but I do think you could win. And then I think you'll lose to the Eagles on the road. I think that's a tough environment to win in, especially for the Cowboys, because the Eagles fans get up for that game. They're the best team on the line of scrimmage in the NFL, arguably. I think that helps them win this game. Will be close, though. Will be close. I think it'll be lower scoring than people think. Then you got week 10, the Giants. Now, this is where we get tricky. So I think you're going to rather lose to the Giants or lose to the Commanders. I think it's going to be one or the other. I don't think it's going to be both. Okay, so I think I'm going to say Thursday night at home, you should be able to win. Okay, so I'm going to say Thursday night, short week. Commanders got to get ready with a young quarterback for the Cowboys defense. I'm going to say Cowboys win. Week 10, I'm going to say you lose to the Giants. I think you lose once to the Commanders or the Giants. I'm not sure which one, but I'm going to go with the Giants here. The Giants, I think, are the overall better team, more experienced, really good coaching staff. They should be able to put something together in one game this year to beat the Cowboys. And then in week 11, you play Bryce Young, the rookie quarterback. This could be a slip-up game as well, where the Panthers are really talented on defense, and they do have some good coaching, good offensive line. I wouldn't be shocked if Carolina won this game, but I would expect Dallas to win this game. Then week 13, Thursday night, once again, 2 back-to-back Thursday nights. One is Thanksgiving, one is not. I think you'll beat Seattle at home. That's going to be a tough game, though, but I think, again, I just keep going back to if a team doesn't have a great offensive line, I like Dallas because their pass rush is really strong, and I think you've got the corners to match up with the Seahawks receiving core, and your offense can attack in any way possible. So I think Dallas will beat Seattle, although it won't be easy. And like I said, I could see you losing to the Commanders. Then you play week 14 to the Eagles. I think you beat the Eagles once this year at home. I think one of these games is going to be low scoring. One of these games is going to be a shootout. Kind of like last year. I think this game's a shootout in Dallas in more of the dome environment. I think it opens it up. I think this game becomes Dak puts on a show. I think Brandon Cooks has a big game. I think that the Eagles defense near the end of the year, because they're older, is going to start to wear down. I think Dallas is going to pick it apart. Then week 15, you play the Bills. I've got the Bills here. The reason is it's a southern team in Dallas in more of a heat environment going to a December cold weather team, Buffalo. Josh Allen's used to that weather. Dak Prescott, not so much. The Bills used to that weather. The Cowboys, not so much. So I think the Bills in their home environment near the end of the year, when they're both very good teams, I think the Bills win. Week 16, Miami could be a tough game. I could see you losing that game. But again, Dallas's defense is the reason I give them the edge because their speed. Miami on offense is all about speed. It's about spreading the field. It's about Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Tua throwing RPOs. You can't really do that when your defensive end, Micah Parsons, run a 4-3 or whatever the heck he runs. So I think Dan Quinn's defense is built to take that stuff away. I also think that Miami's defense, I think it's pretty good, but it's not great. Like, I think Dak can have success against it. So week 16, I got the Cowboys, although that could be a loss. Week 17, I got you beating the Lions on a primetime spot on a Saturday game against the Lions. I just don't trust the Lions defense enough yet. Maybe I will, but I don't see it quite yet to be at that level. I think Dallas is a more balanced team, a more well-rounded team. Coaching's pretty similar. I would love to see the Johnson versus Quinn matchup on the coaching side of things, but I think Dak Prescott and the Cowboys offense should be able to outduel Jared Goff and company. And then week 18, I think you finish out the season. Depending on what's going on in the rest of your division, you're 12-4. I think you win this game. And ultimately, guys, based on my record, I have you number 1 in the NFC East. I have the Cowboys finishing first in the regular season in the NFC East. Typically, the NFC East champion does not repeat season to season. I have the Eagles right now at 12-5. If you want to check out my full explanation, I have the Cowboys at 13-4, edging them out by 1 game right now. That could change. But that's my thoughts. Let me know, Cowboys fans, how you feel in the comment section below. It's Mitch. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.